The other big news here this week, the Supreme Court, the only thing that rules more than a crab with a knife in its claw. You rule, Stabby Crabby, you rule. Now, as we discussed last week, the Republicans are saying they won't confirm a replacement for Antonin Scalia and spent this week refining their explanation for why, starting within hours of Scalia's death.
Well, we have 80 years of precedent of not confirming Supreme Court justices in an election year.
OK, 80 years of not confirming Supreme Court justices in election years. The problem there, aside from the fact that America is more than 80 years old, is he is forgetting Justice Kennedy, who was confirmed in 1988. Although, in his defence, it is easy to forget that. We confirmed a lot of things that year, including the fact that Rick Astley will neither give you up nor let you down, and that it's possible to produce a crowd-pleasing blockbuster in which a grown woman fucks a 13-year-old boy. Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't look 13. Listen to yourselves! Luckily, by Monday, others were aware of this little factual problem and they've made some corrections.
Well, it's been more than 80 years, I think about that long, since somebody was nominated in the president's last year.
OK, so more than 80 years since someone was nominated in a president's last year. That does get rid of Kennedy, who was nominated in the previous year. Unfortunately, it then lets in Fortas and Thornberry, both nominated to Supreme Court positions in 1968, which mathematically, unhelpfully, is less than 80 years ago. And when you're off by 32 years, you're off by an entire Adam Driver. Still, neither of them wound up being confirmed in an election year, which Ted Cruz undoubtedly had in his head when he took another swing at that same argument.
For the last 80 years, the Senate has not confirmed any nominee nominated during an election year.
Wow, that's intricate. For 80 years, the Senate has not confirmed any nominee nominated in an election year, and that is so close to being true. Unfortunately, it ignores Justice Brennan, nominated in 1956, and Justice Murphy, nominated and confirmed in 1940. So even by your own arbitrary 80-year time frame, there are between 1 and 5 exceptions to your own precedent. You're basically a baker going, oh, don't worry, there are no nuts in that. Except for walnuts, cashews, almonds, peanuts, and the stray pistachio. Shit, I'll get my EpiPen.